Hello and welcome to Let's Play Machinarium. This is an indie puzzle game. It was created by an independent Czech video game design company called Amanita Design. So let's go ahead and start this game up. So this is the title menu. Right off the bat you can see this game is artistically gorgeous. All of the backgrounds, all the characters, everything is hand-drawn. So back here we have this is Machinarium. This is kind of a robot city set in this just horrible wasteland, this like dystopian, post-apocalyptic wasteland. It's kind of unsettling. It's really kind of cool. So let's hit play new game, and the title menu transfers into a cutscene where we see this aircraft coming out of the top of the city. And it's coming over here. And it's like an aircraft dump truck because it's dumping off some garbage along with my dismembered robot body. Right off the bat, the game says, click here. This is a completely cursor-based game. I'm not using the arrow keys. I'm not using anything else, just the cursor. So I had to click on that tub, I had to click on that tub twice, and then I had to click on my body twice. It falls down. So if you look at this, you can see that the cursor does change with things that I can interact with. When I go over to his head, it changes from a cursor to the hand icon, indicating that I can interact with that object on the screen. So the body landed in front of his head, so let's go ahead and click on his head. I guess it wants me to put his head back on his body, which it does. So the game is telling me right now that this is my bubble of interaction. I can only interact with things inside my reach. So I cannot interact with anything over here. I can't really interact with this. I can later with the magnet, but I can't right now. I can't interact with anything except this guy's going to come back, and we're going to interact with him. I can click on him. And this is the way dialogue occurs in the game. There isn't actually dialogue, it's indicated by these thought bubbles. And basically I told him, I'm missing an arm and a leg, and he says, I want a teddy bear. These dialogue bubbles also serve as like these objective indicators throughout the game. That one was really straightforward, telling me what to do. It gets a lot more complicated as you play the game. So as you see, I can move his body up and down, indicated by the up and down arrow cursor that it changes into. So we can move up here. Here's the teddy bear he wanted, so let's grab that. I put it in my mouth and save it in inventory for later, so let's click on the teddy bear, and I can give it back to him. He's happy, and he gets my leg. Now I can walk around, and the areas you can walk to are indicated by those two walking robot legs. So we can click over here. Now I can interact with things. I can interact with that magnet, I can interact with the string, so let's go ahead and click on those, see what happens. Alright, I saved that for later. I can't really use it right now, but let's go ahead and click on this string. Well, let's take a look at a couple things right now. So sometimes you can combine items in the inventory, sometimes, meaning now, I can combine both of those things. So we click on one, and then click on the other, and it combines them. And the game was telling me earlier that there is a hint option. You only get one hint per level. So I can click on this light bulb up here, and this appears, basically telling me that there is a arm down here. Again, those hints get a lot more vague as the game progresses. It gets a lot more difficult. This is a very easy level. There's also this is really cool. This is a built-in walkthrough for the game. I'm not going to play through this, but if I click on that, then I click on this button right here that the arrow is pointing to, I turn into this key spaceship that I can shoot monsters with. I can play through this. And once I reach the end, it's about 30 seconds, a minute long, but I guess it's just to frustrate people and keep them from using the walkthrough. Once I get to the end, the key reaches a keyhole, and I get the walkthrough, which is awesome looking. I have a picture of it. I'm not going to play through it. This is what the walkthrough looks like. You have robot text over here, and then like this comic strip-based walkthrough, all hand-drawn, really awesome. So we have that. We made like a fishing, obviously a fishing line with our magnet and rope. So I can indicate with this pole, let's kick it over, and let's take this fishing pole, or fishing line, throw it over there, and let's fish out my arm. Because I need 2 of them. Again, real quick, just look at how minimalistic the animation is. It's not like a crazy FPS or anything like that. It's just a little bit of animation. We have some steam coming out of this corpse of a robot's eye, some animation in the water, some ripples, some oil leaking out of the pipe here. So let's head on. As you'll notice, the levels are indicated by the screens you're on. It gets a little bit more complex, again, as you progress. You can move back and forth between screens. You have to carry items back and forth as the game gets harder, but in the beginning it's pretty much just solely indicated by the screen you're on. And we are heading back to the Robot City, Machinarium. And he walks by. And this is his dialogue with the guard, indicating that he wants to cross the bridge. And he gets to, and basically this is the game kind of telling me, hey, this is how you get into the city. This is what you need to do. Talk to the guard, get across the bridge. So let's follow suit. We'll walk over here. We'll click on this, get out the guard. Ask if I can cross. And he says no. I can't. Circle/me, Joseph the robot. This is me. My name is Joseph. But, so that is Machinarium. This is the second level of it. It gets a lot harder as you go on. Real quick, basically, to get through this level, I'm not going to do it. It takes too long. But I would have to disguise myself as one of those characters. I take the cone here, the light bulb, it looks exactly like their hat. I put it on, I dye it blue in here, and we get to go across. So that is Machinarium. Check it out. Cheers.